What's up guys, it's Travis Flips. Welcome to my Poke Lab, and today we are gonna talk about Matchless Fighters card prices. So this is just gonna be a fun one. I know there isn't as big of a market for Japanese cards as compared to English cards, but so many people, including myself, enjoy pulling from this newer set, and the value of individual cards will give us a hint of card prices for the upcoming Chilling Reign expansion coming in June. So let's do a quick dive to find out the top 10 most valuable cards in Matchless Fighters. Alright guys, just a quick disclaimer, this list is based on my own personal opinion. The prices are converted to USD, and these prices are based on the date that the video was published and may be subjected to changes in the future. So the prices are based on Japanese marketplaces like Yahoo Japan, Rakuten and Surugaya, as well as eBay Last Sold for an accurate gauge of their value. And also, how I rank is not solely based on price alone, but also liquidity, meaning their popularity, how many listings we can find, and thus how quickly they can be sold. So as usual, we have to give honorable mentions to these cards. If you pull these, you can probably sell them for around $10 to $30, but they won't be the most sought after cards. I personally love the Blaziken so much out of this bunch. Just look at the artwork and the background. But let me know in the comments, are you shocked that these cards fell in the honorable mention list? It's crazy, right? Right now that these are out of the way, let's go into our 10th spot. So coming in at number 10 is Karen's Conviction. Now, you guys know I love Karen. Karen is one of the OGs, so it's always gonna be an amazing pull. And there are actually two variants of this full art and the other rainbow rare. But from my research, I found that this is even more sought after than the rainbow rare version. Prices for eBay Last Sold range from $33 to $40, and from Japanese marketplaces is $21 to $56. That's not too bad, but I really love this card. A badass artwork for a badass Elite Four trainer. Alright, coming in at number 9, we have the Galarian Motors V number 77. I am loving this card more and more as the day passes. Just the perfect combination of colors. Check out that pose. The colors on Moltres, the background. It doesn't even seem real. Definitely one of the cards I'm looking to buy myself. So over at Japanese marketplaces, the price is estimated about $22. But over at eBay, it is sold for much more, from $36 all the way to $57. You can just tell that people absolutely love this card. Comparing between this alternate art and the Blaziken alternate art, I don't know which one I prefer more. What do you guys think? Coming in at number 8, we have another lazy boy again. The Galarian Slowking V number 80. Pokemon just loves throwing us all these lazy boys. First Tyranitar, now this. But guys, this has gotta be some of the craziest art we ever seen. Like Matchless Fighters in general just has some amazing art, and this one is just psychedelic vibes, guys. So the prices for this card is pretty varied. Probably the market still needs some time to stabilize, but it is being sold for anywhere from $31 to $70, and at Japanese marketplaces it is listed for $29 to $50. I can appreciate the art. It's not one of my favorites. I prefer some of the more badass ones, as you'll see later on. Coming in at number 7, we have the Pokemon trainer Clara. So I had no idea who she is at first, and I didn't care. I'm not a waifu person. But when I was doing research for this, right, I realized that she's actually your rival in the Isle of Armor expansion pack in Pokemon Sword. I guess judging from the design, I don't know, I'm not a waifu person, alright, but let's just look at the prices. eBay sold $60 to $80, and over at Japanese marketplaces $60 to $76. So it is pretty consistent, and I think it will pretty much stay in this range. Personally, if I pull this card, I will sell it immediately. So to all the waifu lovers out there, I'm sorry guys. So coming in at number 6, we have another one for the Birds trio, the Galarian Zapdos V number 76. This is the secret rare art, and don't you just love the artwork on this? I know that in its Galarian form, it has changed to the fighting type. Can it still fly anymore? But in this art, you see Zapdos just charging up the hills like it's ready for war or something. I think this is one of those cards that the online artwork doesn't do it justice. I'm sure with the holo effect and the card texture, it's gonna look so much more amazing in person. This is one of those cards that if I pull it, I'll keep it for sure. So over at eBay, last sold for $65 to $78, and over at Japanese sources, not valued as much. Because eBay is predominantly US dominated, so I guess this Galarian Zapdos is much more appreciated by its English speaking fans as compared to the Japanese market. But still, such an amazing card. So following Galarian Zapdos, we have its counterpart, the Galarian Articuno V, number 74 at 5th position. So once again, I think this is one of those cards that when you hold it in person, the artwork will pop out so much more. I mean, when you compare it to the Urshifu VMAX from Battle Styles, but this is just a personal opinion. Still a very, very gorgeous card. Look at that majestic pose. I don't know, it seems like it's conjuring something up. So over at eBay, this card is being sold for about $60 to $91. And once again, over at Japanese marketplaces, it is not valued so highly. That's strange to me, like why is there such a big discrepancy in prices between eBay and Japanese marketplaces for some of the cards? If you know the reasons, I would love to hear it. Drop them in the comment section below. So taking the 4th spot, we have our golden boy himself, the Snorlax ultra rare card. I'm so glad they gave a gold card to Snorlax. It just fits. It's a bit awkward, but it just fits. Not as amazing as the Houndoom, but still, I love how the colors meshes up perfectly, and Snorlax is just beaming from ear to ear. Like he knows he's the bomb. Sleeping Tyranitar got nothing on this bad boy over here. Another one of those cards that I'm looking to buy myself. So anyway, this card is being sold for $60 to $75 on eBay and around $41 to $64 over at Japanese marketplaces. Yeah, what do you guys think of this card? Let me know in the comment section below. So guys, have you guessed the top 3 spots? The next one may surprise you. Alright guys, our 3rd place goes to, and this may be surprising to some of you, but it's the Gold Fighting Energy Ultra Rare card. So at first I was surprised as well, but then you come to realize that this is a legendary card. I mean, energy cards has been around since the first set, and I don't play the TCG, so I don't know the history of these cards. Maybe there has been gold cards for other energy types in the past, but this one just fits so perfectly, with them focusing on the new Ichigeki and Rengigeki styles. So not only will this be a very useful, powerful card, it is a definite 100% collector's item as well. So eBay last sold for $70 to $100, so this is the first card that's breaking the $100 mark. And over at Japanese marketplaces, not too far back, about $91. So you can see how much people are willing to pay for this single energy card. Okay, so who's gonna take number 2? Let's find out. Alright guys, it's His Majesty himself. The most badass card of all. One of the most amazing artwork that Pokemon has come out in recent years. Fight me on that. Our 2nd place, the Gallieria Motors V number 78 Secret Rare. There's just so many things going on for this card. Just the first look at this card, I already know that this is going to be one of the most popular cards ever. You take a look at the pose, you take a look at the background, you take a look at the colors and how everything comes together. When Pokemon were designing the Galarian trio, it was so obvious who came out on top. My gosh. Moltres was probably the most forgotten out of the trio in their original versions, but look at how it has risen, seemingly like a phoenix from the dead, or in this case, a dark phoenix. Alright guys, I gotta stop admiring this card. So, eBay last sold, my gosh, $100 to $170. People are paying big money for this card. And at Japanese marketplaces, we see a big range from $75 to $143. I am very curious as to where the price of this card will go. Will it continue rising or will it eventually drop and stabilize? So if you were wondering why this didn't take the number 1 spot, here is the reason why. And the number 1 most valuable card in Matchless Fighter is This one right here, the Blaziken VMAX number 86. This is the second alternate art, and this is the funkiest one of all. I don't know if I've ever seen an artwork that is as out of the world as this. It has such a unique art style that you don't normally find in Pokemon cards. I think stylistically this one is even better than the Galarian Slowking. The first impression you get is the colors. Look at that kaleidoscope of colors. I had a stronger first impression for the Moltres and the alternate art for Blaziken V, but right now this is probably my number one chase card for Matchless Fighters. Yes, this is the one. As much as I love all of the other cards, this is the one. I just cannot put my finger on it. I mean, it is so mesmerizing. But with prices ranging from $120 to $200, getting this card is gonna cost you. And I hope that the English version comes out in Tuning Rain. Like, this one is even better than the normal Rainbow Rares. I don't hear as many people raving for this card as compared to the Galarian Moltres or the Slowking. So let me know in the comment sections what you think of this card. Alright guys, so I hope you found this top 10 list useful. If you have a question about Matchless Fighters card prices, leave them in the comment sections below. Which one is your favorite card from this set? And as always, if you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe if you haven't already done so. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.